Have you experienced God's miracle in your life? In James 5:17, we can see an ordinary person receiving an extraordinary response from God through prayer. Do you want to know more about it? Then stay tuned. Hello, welcome to 21st Century Moses channel. My name is Sammy Ju. Let's go to the first section, exposition. Let's read James 5:17. Elijah was a man with a nature like ours, and he prayed fervently that it might not rain, and for 3 years and 6 months it did not rain on the earth. Now it says Elijah, the mighty man of God, the warrior, he was a man with a nature like ours, meaning that he was just a human being like us. There's no difference between him and us, but here's the difference. He prayed fervently. Okay, so it was not just an easy prayer, but it was a very intense prayer, and it reminds me of Luke 22:44. We can see if you remember, Jesus prayed fervently, right? So Elijah prayed fervently as well. And then it might not rain. And for 3 years and 6 months, it did not rain on the earth. So the supernatural miracle happened through Elijah's prayer. So Elijah was an ordinary man just like us. However, there was an extraordinary supernatural work of God happened through this fervent prayer. We all know that Elijah was a man of God. He was a mighty warrior that he fought against an army of Baal worshippers. He showed a great wonder of God pouring out fire from heaven. However, he did not settle down with it. He continued to be humble before God. How do we know that? Through his prayer life. He fervently prayed before God. He did not depend on his own experience or wisdom. He continually went to the Lord with earnest heart to pray, and he prayed according to the will of God. When God asked Elijah to pray, he did not do it lightly. He did it earnestly, as we see in this verse. This must be our attitude as well. First, we need to know who we are. We are God's servant, meaning that we are to depend on him. How do we depend on him? Through prayer. Second, we need to experience the mighty act of God. Elijah prayed, and God answered his prayer. God poured out fire, and he stopped the rain for 3 years and a half. We're all humans just like Elijah was, but the prayer makes the difference. We're natural, but God and his works are supernatural. Pray as a natural person and experience supernatural works of God. By the way, have you experienced supernatural answer from God through your prayer? Share your experience in the comment section below. Remember the keywords here, prayed fervently. So the main idea is pray fervently. Read this verse 3 times out loud. Pause the video. Close your eyes and recite this verse word by word. Pause the video, please. Let's fill in the blanks and check it. Elijah was a man with a nature like ours, and he that it might not rain, and for 3 years and 6 months it did not rain on the earth. Okay, the answers are prayed fervently. Today's verse is James 5:17. We've been going through what God's servants prepare for. Okay, this week we learned about servants of God and prayer. So let's review 7 verses for this week. Moreover, as for me, far be it from me that I should sin against the Lord by ceasing to pray for you, and I will instruct you in the good and the right way. Okay, what is this verse? 1 Samuel 12:23. Now the singers, the heads of fathers' houses, the Levites, were in the chambers of the temple, free from other services, for they were on duty day and night. Okay, what is this verse? 1 Chronicles 9:33. When Daniel knew that the document had been signed, he went to his house where he had windows in his upper chamber open toward Jerusalem. He got down on his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before his God as he had done previously. Okay, what is this one? Daniel 6:10. But when you pray, go into your room, shut the door, and pray to your Father who is in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you. Okay, what is this verse? Matthew 6:6. And being in agony, Jesus, prayed more earnestly, and his sweat became like great drops of blood falling down to the ground. Okay, what is this verse? Luke 22:44. And we will devote ourselves to prayer and to the ministry of the word. Okay, what is this one? Acts 6:4. Lastly, Elijah was a man with a nature like ours, and he prayed fervently, and that it might not rain, and for 3 years and 6 months it did not rain on the earth. What is this verse? James 5:17. Okay, let's connect them all together. Always pray and instruct God's people. And singers were on duty to praise God at all times. Pray and give thanks to the Lord at all times. Pray secretly to the Lord. Pray earnestly to the Lord when you are in agony. And devote yourself to prayer and the word, and pray fervently. Let's review with a quick quiz. What is this verse from 7th week theme? Do your best to present yourself to God as one approved, a worker who has no need to be ashamed, rightly handling the word of the truth. Okay, what is this verse? The answer is C, 2 Timothy 2:15. What is this verse? Moreover, as for me, far be it from me that I should sin against the Lord by ceasing to pray for you, and I will instruct you in the good and the right way. Okay, what is this verse? The answer is B, 1 Samuel 12:23. What words are missing here? But when you go into your room and pray to your Father who is in, and your Father who sees in secret will, you, Matthew 6:6. Okay, what is this verse? Okay, the answer is D, pray, door, secret, and reward. Which theme is the 7th week's theme? The answer is B, servants of God and the Word. Okay, lastly, what is this verse? Elijah was a man with a nature like ours, and he prayed fervently that it might not rain. And for 3 years and 6 months it did not rain on the earth. Okay, the answer is C, James 5:17. All right, great job. You memorized the 56 verses. Make sure to put your own emoji on 365 Empowerment Checklist on the description section below. If you think this video is helpful, please share this video with your coworkers, family members, and friends. And if you have not, please click the like button, hit subscribe, and click on the notification bell so YouTube will show this video to more people in the world so the gospel would be heard. Also, watch day 35 video of 70 Days Journey to the Bible so you can get the bigger picture of the Bible. And make sure to pray at least 1 hour fervently after you read 17 chapters assigned for today. All right, that's it for today, and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.